Welcome to the RShow.
We definitely outside.
That's a fact. I like that. We should start using that as a slogan all the time. We should. Today is our very first Relationship Thursdays topic. So going forward, we've already told you guys what to expect. Going forward, what I think we'll do is we'll ask you guys to pick a number. On each of these episodes, we'll go with whatever number has the most votes. That'll be the topic for the next week. So as we go through them, we'll cross them off. We'll let you know what numbers are taken and go from there. But today, we had to start on our own. So Rita and I were sitting here and we're having a quick snack. And I said, all right, pick a number. She said number 12. So I will load the spreadsheet right here so y'all can see what number 12 is. And it is. Let's pull this out and make sure we read this correctly, okay? It says, how far does it have to go before it's considered cheating? So I think this is going to be a good one. I don't. You want to start or you want me to start?
You can start. You want a whole lot of talking. Go ahead.
No, I just listen. All right. So for me personally, I think that, man, damn near anything. Like real rap. If you're flirting, I think it depends on the medium. You know what I mean? If you're at work and you're flirting with a coworker, yeah, I mean, that's not cheating, but I got a problem with it right away. But the minute that anything physical happens, I think that's like the line right there. So whether that's a kiss, some you know what I mean, going on, obviously do what to do, giving or receiving some what they call oral delights, let's put it that way. I think all of that is considered cheating. What about you? What's your thoughts right away? So
I feel like cheating also leads up to all of that physical stuff that you just named. Like, conversation leads up to that. So that is cheating. If you're technically in a relationship and you're conversing with someone on a deeper level than just friendship, yeah.
Okay.
That's cheating.
So even conversation is cheating.
Even if it's, let's just say it's random and you just like meet somebody, let's just say on Facebook, and y'all end up chit-chatting about sexual things. That's cheating. You shouldn't be doing it.
So what if the conversation is like, hey, can you give me some advice in this area? Like my girlfriend, so let's say it's a guy talking to you. He's like, listen, my girlfriend says, you know,
I'm going to tell him what my dude say. That's that. Like, I mean, I'm not going to tell him I'm going to tell him what my dude thinks.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so I had this happen to me once. A friend of mine she asked me for advice. She was saying that she was dating a guy.
Okay.
Who was giving her oral delights. And her thing was, he don't use his fingers while he's doing it. And she wants him to. So she was like, what's a nice way that I could tell him that? And I'm like, I don't know what to say here. I'm uncomfortable. Like, why are you asking me? And her thing was, like, because I asked, like, well, why are you asking me? And she was like, well, like, we're friends. I want to know what's your, like, if I said, like, so she was basically running down different ways of saying it. Like, would that hurt your feelings? Would that make you mad? And I'm like, any of this shit would make me mad. Like, what do you mean? You're critiquing my sexual performance. Like, if I'm a dude and you're telling me, oh, I don't like the way you're doing it, like, I'm going to be mad. So if that was the case.
But you're emotional. That's different than everybody. You can't sit and say how
right,
you.
So if one of your friends, asks you, are you saying that's cheating?
It can be, yes, because you could also be trying to gauge where I am sexually for your own pleasure. So yeah, you shouldn't even be having that conversation. Don't be trying to gauge where I'm at sexually.
Okay.
Get out of here. Don't be asking me if I use fingers or not.
No. So, but what I'm saying,
what are we
if they were
here?
asking you, so if you had a male friend, right, and they were like, listen, so let's say the guy is your friend, and he's like, yo, my girl just hit me up and said, yo, when I'm giving her head, I don't use my fingers. So are you saying if you respond,
I'm just going to calmly respond on how I think my dude would respond, or
so would that be cheating though?
Or here's the thing: if it is a friend, like a really close friend, and we do really have like a really close knit relationship, I'm just going to calmly tell them, do what she's saying, see how she feels.
But wait, so the question is, would that be cheating though?
Because according to you break it. Here's the thing: you breaking stuff down.
No, I'm using an example.
Giving somebody a gauge on where you are sexually. You don't have to give somebody a gauge on where you are. You can just answer the question. That's why I said I would calmly say.
No, wait, but the
then
question,
do it.
All right, so the question though is having that conversation, whether it's me breaking it down or you
how you have the conversation.
Oh, all right. So conversation can or cannot be cheating.
It can be.
So what do you feel about? All right, here's another one that I see all the time. Likes.
Okay.
Instagram likes, Facebook hearts. What is it on Twitter? I guess just the like button too. So, like, is that cheating? So somebody.
I feel like sometimes it can be borderline, because it can be excessive. So if it's excessive and it's an all the time thing, like you let's just say you have a girlfriend who's always, for instance, just liking your light skin. Let's say she likes a whole bunch of dark skinned dudes pics, and it's like all day long, nothing but dark skinned dudes. She's posting about dark, but she's with, and it's like, well, what's going on? You're gonna feel some type of way because you're not sure where she's at with things. And especially if it's just regular guys. If it's not like celebrities or something, It's like, oh, this Joe Schmo from around the corner, you see him every morning on your way to work, and this dude, you work with him over here, and you get what I'm saying? It's kind of, it's borderline, where it's like you don't know what's going on, so it makes you wonder.
Okay. So celebrity crushes is fine though, right? Right.
I mean, a lot of times you're not going to ever meet that person.
That's what I'm talking about. I just want to make sure though, because
let's be real.
Everything Gabrielle Union posts, I ain't gonna hold. Double tap, triple tap.
I just don't like it because there's a lot of dudes that I've dealt with that's just like, yo, Gab is my favorite girl ever, and I'm like, what? Like, you're just another one.
Well, you should have dealt with a lot of dudes. That's a you problem. Gabrielle Union, the truth, man. She's best out there. But so. In your opinion, so conversation can be cheating depending on, would you say, like how deep the conversation goes.
Right.
Likes and stuff is fine as long as it's like kind of out of the realm of possibility.
Right. Well, if it's not excessive.
Okay.
I like people's.
So no, what if you like every single Gabrielle Union picture? Am I okay? Am I in trouble? Like, I need to know.
No, you'll never meet her.
Oh, all right.
But if there's some chick up the block,
right,
and you're liking all of her pictures, and you're liking certain kinds of pictures, that's borderline. I'm going to ask about it. Like, what's going on with this? Because you're liking only the pictures with her titties out, but when she posts a picture of her dog, you ain't like that. She got a cute little poodle.
Person. I'm a dog person.
Like, she got a cute little poodle.
She posts a picture of a cat. I'm skipping that shit.
But you like all the ass and titty pictures. I can't.
I got
I'm going to ask about it.
No, I feel you. And I can agree because, like, I would look at it this way. If you were, I'm trying to think of somebody who again, won't be offended or feel no kind of way, anything like
you
that.
Just use a regular celebrity.
No, because celebrities is different. No, because I want to bring it back to battle rap. So Jack Boy. Jack Boy's physically fit. If every single Jack Boy picture, you're like, you know what I mean? I'm going to be like, yo. So I see what you're saying. Versus, what's my man named? The British boy. What's his name? Idris Elba. I don't care. Like, go ahead. You can like all the, you can use the little coughing on the chicken meme. Use that shit to your heart's content. But yeah, the Jack Boy, I'm right up in your shit. So I understand what you're saying. And I get, I'm just using somebody, that's physically fit. So what about this, right? As far as going too far, right? If you're saying, like, I'm trying to figure out how to word this. Like, let's say I'm looking at all fake body people.
Okay.
Like, so we know that's a thing. Girls go get their boobs done. They go get their butt done.
Right.
And a lot of times, it's blatantly obvious.
But
I'm saying a lot of times it's blatantly obvious. Like, you see girls your size walking around with a butt Lizzo size. And it's like, yeah, I think we both saw the thing on Twitter. The girl, her waist this wide. Yeah, she don't even look real. Like, it looks like a
scary.
Yeah, it looks.
What it was.
I'll see if I can find it. And if so, I'll insert it in here. But the point being, like, so what if they're like passing that off to you, like, oh, you should get your butt done to look like this? Like, would you feel like that's almost cheating, saying like that's what they want, or like?
It's not cheating if they're trying to do it for their spouse, meaning they know what they like and they're saying, hey, I want you to look exactly like what I like, or I want you to be what I like. That's them not cheating. That's preventing them from cheating.
Oh, that's an interesting take.
It's been done for how long? People end up high school sweethearts, for instance. But you grow to like a certain thing as you grow older. You experience more things. You grow to like something maybe a little bit different than what your current wife or husband may look like. And it's like, I got some money. Maybe we can get you a tummy tuck. Maybe we can get your eyebrows done.
Y'all stop
Maybe
talking about
we
my
can.
belly,
I'm
man.
just females.
I don't like
I'm
the way
talking
you went
about
right
females
to,
too. But I'm just saying, like, there's certain times when, or certain times in a relationship where it's like, you know what, I like this, but this is what I have, and I love you, but I'd rather have you look like what I like because I like your personality and I want to be with you. I don't want to go out and dip out and mess with other people. I'm gonna go ahead and have you look exactly.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend this money.
I'm gonna spend all the money I need to spend, and you gonna look just like Idris Elba. And it's been happening for how long? We've seen it happen for how long? That's true.
Ice-T and Coco. I remember that was a thing. He spent a lot of money putting her together.
But people have done it, since the dawn of time. Like, they've spent money making their spouse look or feel better, or whatever it is, whatever they want them to be. They've done it. So it's like, we've seen it. It's preventing you from cheating. It's not necessarily you cheating. Now, if you spend money on somebody else to look like somebody else, that's cheating.
Yeah, you got the side chick. You're like, I wish you looked more like my wife.
So I'm going to get your boobs done. Like, that's just,
that's just
what I'm
stupid.
saying? That's cheating. That's next level. But that's not cheating, what you just described.
All right. So what about the last one that I have? Like, work wife, work husband.
I think it can be borderline sometimes. I've seen people, like, they kind of take it serious. So, like, lunch is always bought. Rides are always given. They walk each other to their destinations, meaning, like, even if it's bus, train, I'm going to make sure you get to the bus okay. I'm going to make sure you get to the train okay. Like, their families have met, things like that. And it's like, you guys just work together. Like, what is going on here? But
so would that be cheating?
I think, again, it's borderline. It can be. If it's just we work closely together and we work well together, or we always argue at work type of thing. So it's like, oh, y'all must be married. Like, you argue like a married couple type of thing. It's, it can be borderline. If it's becoming excessive, that's to be questioned. That's to be looked at now. Like, well, what's going on? Why my man walking you to the train? You have a problem with that. You get what I'm saying? Like, what's going on here? So it can be borderline.
You ride the fence on a lot of stuff. I'm just realizing. No, because everything for you got this explanation. If you got a work husband, so from my perspective, you got a work husband, I'm not with that. Like, that's cheating, because there has to be some element of y'all interaction that gives it that title. If you work with somebody, whether y'all work closely or not, then that's just your coworker. When they become your work husband, that means that, in my opinion, a line has already been crossed. Now, I'm not saying that means y'all slept together.
A line has been crossed.
Yeah,
maybe there has not been a line crossed. That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe it's literally you guys work well together, or the opposite. You guys argue with each other.
Some reason that thing happened and y'all agreed. Either he was checking out your cheeks, or he had the flat front khakis on that day.
And that can happen too. People can be attracted to each other at work. But
that's usually your work wife or your work husband. No, I want to see somebody with an ugly work wife or ugly work husband. Yeah, no. Listen, I bet, I used to work in corporate America. I seen a lot of stuff, man. There's a lot of people. That's my work husband. I'm like, y'all was just out back. Like, oh, all right. But, so... Anyway, let us know what
that's just next level, and that's just blatant cheating at work.
That's work wife and work husband. Work wife
cheating at work and getting away with it by saying that's my work husband or my work wife. That's it. I've never seen none of that. I don't deal with that kind of stuff in my work, please.
Exactly. So let us know what y'all think in the comment section below. What do you think is too far, or what has to happen before it's considered cheating? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, obviously comment, subscribe, and share it across all social media.
Make sure y'all sharing us all across social media. Get us out there. Make sure y'all tweeting us out, and make sure y'all keep giving us your feedback. I definitely appreciate all the feedback.
That's a fact. So it's the A&R show.
Definitely. We in the streets. Y'all see us outside.